Hi, I'm Patty. And when I look back at this last year of my life in my internships with worship team and also with the school of ministry thing that I was a part of, I'm really blown away by how I grew. I wouldn't say that I grew in the ways that I expected to. My objectives were mostly to grow significantly in administration and communication, which are the things that I think I struggle with the most. Um, the funny thing is, I'm not perfect at administration or communication, but I was pushed in both of those skills and I grew a lot in both of them. Um, I would say that the skills that I feel like I developed really well were leadership. I did not expect myself to be a good leader in any way, shape, or form. But I've noticed how being a psychology major, tending to the emotional needs of the people that I was interning with or the people that I was leading, was an area that I didn't know I could be good at, and I was. Um, if I had to give advice to any future interns, it would be for New Heights in any aspect. So if it's youth, if it's college, if it's school of ministry, if it's worship, if it's global, I would say to allow yourself to be flexible, allow yourself to have hit a lot of hard, rough areas, but also allow yourself to do way more than you ever thought you could because um, I truly just kind of blew myself away. Um, I, again, didn't like, I've been told since I was little that going into the workforce would be really hard for me because I have ADD and because of the way that I've approached academics, which has been really, really hard for me. And so going into these internships, I kind of went in with a pre-notion that I would be bad, and I wasn't. And my bosses complimented me and it commended me and thanked me for the way that I was passionate about something that I didn't even know I could be passionate about. I didn't know that I could be passionate about how to correctly set a stage for a worship set, or how a song flows during a worship set, or how singers blend together. I didn't know that I cared about that. I didn't know that I cared about being a leader for a group of they're 17-year-old girls, because I through my internship I got to lead a cell group for youth in my church. I didn't know that I cared about, I don't know, being really, really just, I love being friends with everybody, and I didn't know I cared about that. I didn't know that I could be a really good leader and a really good friend at the same time. Um, I'm kind of just bouncing all over the place. If I could do anything differently, it would be to have grace on myself because I do struggle with administration and I do struggle with communication. And when I didn't live up to my own expectations, I would be really hard on myself. Um, I wish that I was better at communication. For the next thing I go into, I want to be a much better communicator, and much more on top of things. And I think the thing that I just want to take away most is the confidence that I have in myself right now. Looking at all that I've accomplished over the year, especially with this worship night that I planned with a friend of mine, but we both lack administrative skills. And so, um, anyway, there was, I'm sorry, there was with the administrative things, both me and my partner really struggled to be on top of it with this worship night that we were planning on campus. Um, but I saw him and I saw myself taking action and really putting our everything, like really, really putting our everything into this worship night. And it's tomorrow night, and I'm really excited to see how it all plays out. I'm really proud of it so far, and so I'm just excited to see how it all goes. But it was an awesome year. Thank you so much for letting me take this class.